So with a little bit of help from Chris Stevens at Chris Stevens Creations, who built the latex puppet for the brand new Warriors of the Deep version of the Myrka, myself and James Brindley on Instagram have come up with a rather cool 3D model that is somewhat static, displayable, but there's a little bit of head movement in there for posability, but I'm just going to show you the test print. So this is one of the pieces. This is one of the main parts of the body. In fact, this is where the tail plugs in, but this part has been printed on a Bamboo Labs filament printer, so it's slightly different to what you'll get from a resin print, but essentially this Myrka is going to be a mixture. So majority of it will be filament, but the head and the tail and the fins will be resin printed, so they'll be even better quality, but this still looks rather good. And this little slot is where the fin will plug in or glue in place. Now, when you receive the kit will come with the supports in place. Unless I've got time to remove them, then I will. But if they do come with the supports in place like this, let me just show you what you need to do to tidy it up. First of all, this is a very, very handy tool. No matter what you're working on, these snippers or pliers, whatever you want to call them, they just come in handy. And when it comes to removing supports from prints, these are perfect. Once the supports are removed, it will look something like this, and it's not the most attractive, but this part won't be seen. This will be glued into another section of the Myrka, but as you can see, the part that is seen looks great. So once you've removed all the supports and you're happy with the cleanup, this is just a push fit. This is what the main body will look like, and that's my hand, so it's quite big. Of course, what you might find with this kit is when you're building it, there may be some seam lines like this that don't quite close. So being a bigger kit, you might need to fill and sand some of these seam lines to get the perfect looking model. And now I'm just going to take a short moment to address something that happened earlier in the week, and I do want to say a massive thank you to everyone that came to our support, myself and Gallifrey Customs, after, I call it an attack. I think an attack was launched because no one reached out to us. Neither of the two parties that put said message out there slating our names actually DM'd us and spoke to us and raised it as a concern or an issue. And from my point of view, the kits in question that I've been selling, and I can't wait to paint this, I was told that no AI was used in the creation of it. I don't support the use of AI in the arts and craft industry. Yes, I had an AI profile picture, which purely was me tinkering with my original profile picture, my logo that I'd already designed, and in my head, I'm not putting anyone out of any work. No one's losing any money here because I design my own logos. I'm a graphic designer as well. So that's that. Questionable for me to use it because it kind of says that I support AI, and in some respects I do support AI. I think AI is going to be extremely beneficial to us outside of the art industry. But yeah, I just wanted to say a big thank you, and just don't be like those people. We're trying to do good. We're trying to, keep people above water in times that can be really, really tough. And the things that we are creating, things that we are communicating and sharing, is supposed to be joyous and not negative at all. So don't be like them. And thank you so much for everyone that's reached out. And let's try keep it positive. Let's end this video with a cracking looking Myrka that's coming up. So the tail on the test print has been printed in filament, but on the actual kits they'll be printed in resin. So these are the resin printed pieces, and do ignore the noise in the background. That's of course the printer printing more Myrka parts. But let's have a little look how this fits together, if it fits together. Well, there we go. And that goes there.